Welcome back to the 4321 Woodworking Shop, guys. So we're going to do a real quick video here on a kind of what's going to be a scrap wood project. So what I've got is a bunch of these F-clamps. I've been acquiring them slowly, you know. Every time I'm out, see a good deal, I buy a few. But I've run out of space for them. They were just laying underneath my workbench, and that's not a good spot for them. I got some other stuff I want to put down there. Specifically right now, some lumber storage. So we're going to build a quick rack back there on that wall to go ahead and get these things up out of the way. So we're using cedar, and the reason being, let me show you here. Down here, we got some spare cedar, but if we look, take you out of there, over here, all kinds of scraps. So that's what we're going to use today to make this. I'm going to take this longer board I've got. I want to put it right up here on this wall. We're going to hold it up there. We're going to mark right there where we want to cut this. We'll go ahead and we'll bring it back over here and we'll get it cut out. Okay, I took it over and made sure it fits where I want it to go. Here's what it's going to do. We're going to put it on the wall like this. Set it there for just reference. And my plan is to take another piece like this and another piece, I'll cut some angles on the bandsaw probably like this. So we're going to have hangers sticking out just like this. And as you can see, if we do that, these will just sit right on those hangers. We'll space them out just like that so they can sit there. And then we'll probably put one back here so it, you know, leans up against it. So that is my current plan. We'll see how it works here. So I don't know that I need them this long, but we're gonna see. Probably about half that. And if we have to, we'll do it with them open. That might work better. And then we're going to do them open. Say we wanted to get 4 on there, have a little bit of room. We probably want to go to about here. So maybe here, I'll go right here. Always better to have a little extra than not enough, right? Let me grab my tape measure. We'll see how long that is. So 6 inches for those of you keeping score at home. So let's go ahead and cut that at 6. Just measuring out how many to fit on here. So I think 4 is going to be our number. That'll work nicely. There is that piece. Now what I want to do is I want one that goes like this. But right up to the bottom. And I'm trying to think, how do I figure out this angle? Smaller ones. I'm gonna go cut that at the bandsaw and see what happens. Now we did the top angle. Let's go ahead and cut this one out. None of this is precise. I'm not looking to be super precise, just get it done, get it up on the wall. So what I'm going to do is put my 4 clamps back on again, but let's go ahead and get some sacrificial pieces underneath here. I'm using the shorter clamps for spacing because the bigger ones are the exact same. Where do I want these on the board? So I think right there is good. Going to take our drill. We're going to drill a hole right through there, pilot hole, all the way through. We're going to take our 4 pieces right here. I'm going to drill a hole in the center of those roughly. And then, since I have 5 pounds of them, we're going to use these 1 5/8 inch screws. So we're going to grab 4 of them. Our impact. I'll overhang this. There's one. Okay, there's our 4 hangers. Probably could just put it up like that. They would probably hold the weight, but I don't know about the big ones. So I think we'll go ahead and cut a few more of these real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'll show you how I'm doing one of these. So first we're getting it lined up how we want it. And one way it hangs over a bunch, the other way it doesn't hang over as much. So kind of trying to figure out, because I didn't really mark them when I did it. So this way looks right. So after I've got it there, taking my punch, putting a few holes in it. And a countersink bit. I'm actually following it up with a little bigger countersink just to get a little more in there so I don't split it. And then our 1 5/8 inch screw. So our 1 5/8 inch screw right on in. Okay, once that's done, flip it over, go back to our countersink bit, go right up here nice and close, and I forgot to hit that with the punch, but that's okay, we got it going. I'm going to take a little bit longer bit and go through this just to make sure we get all the way. I don't want anything splitting at this point in the game. On this one, we're just using a 1 inch screw. We're driving it just barely till it's there because I did split the first one. And I just split that one. You get the idea on how it's done. I'll do the other 2. My 2 split ones, I'll probably just throw some super glue in those cracks, or maybe I'll make new ones. The last thing I did with them was just took my flush trim saw and flushed her up. So once we get those other 2 done, I'll get it up on the wall. I am just gonna screw it right up to the wall like that, and we'll put the clamps on it, and I'll show you that. So be right back. So as we can see, I just put it up there with 6 1 5/8 inch screws. And we'll go ahead and you can see there how they hang on there. So let's go ahead and fill it up and we'll show you that with what I've got at least. So there it is, as you can see. I did put 1 squeeze clamp up there just to show you could put that up there. I do have some other things going down here like the can crusher, so I'd have to keep shorter ones above that, but that's not a big deal. Both outsides can take, that's a 3-foot clamp there, so 36 inch. And that's what I wanted to hold. So my longer ones go in another spot for now, up high. In fact, up over there, just across that. So this will get those out of the way and make room for storing other stuff. That really was a space I wasn't using for anything. So I think we've made good use of it now. And the lumber was all stuff I just had sitting here that we weren't gonna be using. So that's a double win for me. So thanks for watching, have a good day. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And we'll keep bringing you more little shop updates like this. Thanks.